Welcome back, my barbarians, and we are here again with another Darknot video. You guys really seem to enjoy it, so we're going to keep going with as much as possible. Today we are going to look into the monsters and enemies that are available in the demo. So we have a few categories that we have very good intel on, and a few that we can only speculate on. So with that, let's start the video with the clip that plays at the end of the demo.
That's it. I'm coming back to this street over and over again. I've gone so far, and once again I got stuck. I'm leaving the gun. There are only 2 bullets in the chamber. It's not a lot, but that's all I have. All you have. You have to dig yourself out. The city is cursed. There must be a way out. That's what I still believe. But now I know that there's nothing here for me anymore. I've just seen the hunter outside. I've already seen him twice. Now he's standing behind the main gate. Well, I've got nowhere else to go. This is my last nightmare. Farewell, friend.
Holy cow. Now, if that clip doesn't get you interested in this game, I don't know what will. Because it's awesome. In the demo, they break down the monsters into 5 types. Insects, fog beetles, the witch and the savages, which is all one type, cultists, and ghosts. We can see examples of each of these types of enemies in that clip. So let's break them down, starting with the cultists. If you don't know anything about this game, the diary is your best friend for learning anything about this world. Just like the other 4, the cultists have their own section, and it reads, "The only ones who know the way out of the nightmare. To get to the cultists is to die a terrible death. To find out the name of a cultist is to take possession of his life. Leave if you see their signs." The next paragraph. "Among the cultists, there is one who is stronger than everyone else. His place is inside the nightmare. His home is underground. He is stronger than his brothers, but he cannot leave. No point standing in his way." Now, to me, it sounds like they are speaking on the different types of cultists. The first paragraph is pretty much just a description of them in a general sense. But the second paragraph, "Among the cultists, there is one who is stronger than everyone. He is stronger than his brothers, but he cannot leave," is describing the much larger version of them, which is the champion of the cultists. He's the one that drags you to the pit and drops you in at the very beginning of the demo. And then we have the, we'll call them regular cultists, the more humanoid, average-looking ones. They normally wear big leather trench coats, these weird headrest things, and you can actually get some really cool weapons off of them throughout your playthrough. And you're more than likely going to get a different one each time, so give it a few goes. They carry all kinds of stuff. Machetes, buzzsaw, axes, it's wild. But then, the very last paragraph that I omitted earlier speaks on something we might not have seen just yet. "The Overlord lives beyond the worlds. The Overlord is great, but weakened in battles. The hands of the faithful can restore his strength. The one who starts his heart will know his mercy." This is pure speculation on my part. But could this be the Overlord? He has the same black goo on him as the normal cultists do. He has the same style of headdress as the normal cultists do. And could he be one of the in-game bosses? Now, this leads us into a pattern that the other 4 descriptions of enemies share. They all have some sort of breakdown, and they all seem to have some sort of big baddie. Some big boss. So keep that in mind as we move forward to our next monster. Insects. The journal entry for insects reads, "Everything is dangerous underground, even insects. People and creatures become their food. The wild ones wear insect masks to survive. They say the lower levels of the city are inhabited by beetles the size of a man. The wild ones have seen the mantis, but do not know anything about him. Cultists sacrifice to monsters from the lower levels." So while that's not a lot of information to go on, we do have images and videos from the demo to show us and give us an idea of what's to come. Now, the diary mentions the mantis. Once again, this is only speculation. But could this image be the mantis? Crawling on the ceiling and turning upside down to peek at the MC? Like I said, only speculation. Witch and savages. The wild ones are on the trail. The wild ones are hungry. The wild ones serve the witch. They are afraid of her. They are fascinated by her. They protect her. She keeps them safe. The wild ones are ruled by the king, the witch's chosen one. There is no one in the nightmare who she loves more. There is no one in the nightmare who loves himself more. The king protects himself like the apple of his eye. The witch survived a nightmare. She herself became a nightmare. The witch sings, "Woe to the one who hears her song." The witch has 2 faces. The face of a human and the face of a monster. Both promise death. Now, besides the diary entry and that short video clip and picture, at the moment we don't have any other information about the witch. So all we're left with are questions. Like, who is this king that they speak of? Who are the savages? Is the king the boss of this monster category? Speculation once again. Fog beetles. The hive. The lower body is a man. The upper body is a vessel of beetles. The hive wanders. The hive brings its inhabitants to a new victim. The hive is slow. Its inhabitants are fast and deadly. One day you will see her shadow. She is the mother of all beetles and the mistress of all hives. She is more than just the queen of this rabble. Her name was different. Now she is Mother Jojo. Now we can pretty much assume that this character is Mother Jojo. We see her in the end credit video, a flash of lightning and her silhouette, and it's pretty much my idea, my speculation once again, that she is the in-game boss type for the fog beetles. Ghosts. If you see a ghost, know that it is the fear and rage of the dead that have taken on flesh. Ghosts hate all living things and kill until they put them to rest. They are not afraid of bullets and fire. Only salt causes them suffering. Among the ghosts, there is one who is stronger. He will kill everyone and be left alone with his rage. The last ghost is the embodiment of anger. Fear him. The first ghost of the city is stronger than the rest. Her name is Eliza. She died the day the Ark left the city. She drowned in dark waters and touched the gap. The nightmare parted and returned her body, but her soul is blacker than blackness. Now, we don't have any examples of this ghost named Eliza, or the really strong ghost, the last ghost that they speak of. But what they do leave us with is, once again, more questions. What is the Ark? What is the gap? So many questions from this game. So many things left unanswered. And that's how they're going to stay until we get more information, until the game is released. It's fun to speculate on what things are going to happen, what connects, what may or may not be true. And I look forward to having all of these questions answered and finding out more about these horrifying enemies. But with that, my barbarians, we're going to end the video. You guys know what to do, and we'll see you in the next one. I would also like to take a moment to thank the Darknot team for being so patient with me and dealing with the multitude of questions that I have asked throughout making this video. We look forward to the game coming out, and we really appreciate what you guys are doing.